Hi, Jason Thomas here on behalf of the OAKCREST Media Program, wanting to thank you for tuning in today for our episode of the Falcon Forum. It's a pleasure for us to bring you each episode every month here from the Falcon TV studios at OAKCREST High School. And on behalf of our crew and administration and faculty and students here at OAKCREST High School, we'd like to wish you and your family a very happy holiday season. And we'll join you again next year in January for a new episode of the Falcon Forum. Be sure to stay tuned after our program this month for more videos and programs produced by our students right here at the OAKCREST High School Media Program. And be sure to stay tuned next month for some upcoming videos and collaborations with the Davies Middle School, located right here in Mays Landing, New Jersey, for some great video projects we produced with their students and faculty at their school. Once again, on behalf of our program here at OAKCREST High School, have a happy holiday season.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Falcon Forum, filmed right here at the OAKCREST High School Media Production Facilities. The Falcon Forum is your source of news from OAKCREST Mays Landing in southern New Jersey. And this month we have an exciting show involving Powder Puff promotional videos and many more.
With the holiday food drive coming to an end, for this year's holiday shopping it's important to know what to do and how to stay safe. Here's a video with more information.
Hello, Chief Tappener here again from OAKCREST High School. Black Friday is one of our biggest shopping days of the year, drawing thousands of shoppers to our stores. One thing shoppers may have overlooked is a safety plan for their shopping trip. The Township of Hamilton Police Department will have extra officers posted at our many stores to help alleviate any problems and ensure safety of the public. Our friends here at OAKCREST High School are going to help us share some safety tips. On behalf of the Township of Hamilton Police Department, we would like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and an enjoyable shopping experience this holiday season.
Save all receipts. Start a file folder to keep all receipts together and to help you verify credit card or bank statements as they come in. Don't buy more items than you can carry. Plan ahead by taking a friend or ask a store employee to help carry your packages to your car. Consider alternate options to pay for your merchandise, such as one-time or multi-use disposable credit cards or money orders at online stores and auction sites. Do not carry large amounts of cash. If possible, carry just one credit card for your purchase in case your wallet or purse gets stolen. That way you only have one credit card to cancel. Wait until asked before taking out your credit card or checkbook. An enterprising thief would love to look over your shoulder to get your account information. In case of pickpockets, carry your purse close to your body or your wallet inside a coat or front trouser pocket. Have your keys in hand when approaching your vehicle. Check the back seat and around the car before getting in. Do not leave packages visible in your car windows. Lock them in the trunk or, if possible, take them directly home. If you are shopping with children, make a plan in case you get separated. Select a central meeting place and make sure they know they can ask a police officer or store security employees.
And thanks for watching. If you need anything at all, you can log on to our website at hamiltonpd.com.
Speaking of safety, winter can be a beautiful but dangerous season. Dr. James J. Flowers has some tips to stay injury-free, such as bundling up. It's really important to stay warm and try to avoid exposing your skin to the cold weather. Getting sleep. Sleep is a priority. Adults require 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night, and kids require a few more hours. Hand washing. Sickness can easily spread through germs on your hands. And moisturizing. It's good to keep moisturized to avoid cracking and flaking of your skin. For more information, visit www.courierpost.com.
With the temperatures dropping lower every week, it's important to keep your pets warm and safe. Even for the pets who don't have a home, The Humane Society in Atlantic City is a temporary home for many cats and dogs. Here's a video for more information.
I always wanted to be around and work with animals since I was a kid, so I started volunteering at other shelters and other places involving with animals.
Previously had a career for 13 years and I loved animals the entire time, so I started volunteering here and I did online classes and I completely switched my life around at 31 years old because I loved it so much.
It's like I technically live here. I take care of the dogs in the morning, and if people want to take them out, try to adopt them, I'll take them out for them.
This is my passion, my joy, is helping animals that need help, that don't have a voice, give them a home, love, take care of them.
So I'm here full-time, 40 hours a week. It depends, usually I'm floating between this side, the shelter side, and also vet services side.
My day starts at 8, I get home at 4. I take care of the animals, make sure they have a nice clean cage, food, water.
Okay. I'm the one that feeds them, so they all love me, I guess. Yeah, I feed them, I take them out, wash them. I'm just with the dogs, I guess, mostly.
So when I'm on the shelter side, it's more interaction with the animals. And when you're on vet services side, you also have to do things like blood work and talk with clients and then deal with the animals as well. More of a hospital setting.
The Humane Society was founded to reduce animal suffering, animal cruelty, and also to place animals into homes that currently are without homes. The Humane Society is a wonderful resource for a lot of different things. We're a place where people can come and adopt animals. We're a place where if unfortunately you can't keep your animal, it can come to our shelter. We also provide veterinary care for the community's pets, and we provide low-cost spay neuter.
We have a low-cost spay and neuter clinic that is on Wednesdays and Fridays. So people that come in get their animals spayed and neutered. We also have a veterinarian clinic open on Saturdays, and that's just for wellness. So you can have a pet needs shots. You can bring them on Saturdays and get their shots and vaccines. And then we also have a veterinarian service that's open from Monday to Friday, and you can bring your pet in. It's like a regular vet, but it's just low cost. So the prices aren't as high as a regular veterinarian service.
Definitely you should adopt pets because there's a lot of homeless animals in shelters, not just our shelter, but many shelters. The process is you come over, you meet the animals, you give us an idea on what you're looking for. We help fit you to the right animal. There's an application process. The things that the Humane Society looks for is that it's going to be a good, solid fit. So we want to make sure that, first of all, you're allowed to have animals where you are, and that the animal that you're picking is really what you're actually looking for. In other words, if you're looking for an animal that's real active, we can help place you with an active animal. If you're looking for a pet that's laid back and calm, a couch potato, we can guide you in that direction as well.
People that come in want to get them out and adopted. They want to help them out and get them a home and care for them.
Just all over. I've had people come from Virginia, Maryland, like all over, yeah, because we get some good dogs on the county.
Just trying to get them a home so the next animal can come in and get them a home that doesn't have a chance or a house.
A lot of people come and they volunteer their time here. They do dog walking, they socialize the animals, they spend time with the animals.
If you're 18 and older, you can come in and volunteer. And then we have one if you're younger, junior volunteers, you come in with your parents. And then also just put the time in, walk the dogs, unfold papers, feed the cats, clean the cages.
A lot of animals here are in cages most of the day. So it's good to get them out, get them socialized with people. It makes it easier for them to fit into a new home once they get out of the shelter environment.
It's really good working with fellow animal people. We just get each other. We have all the same goal, is to get these animals homes, make sure they're okay, and trying to help them when they're sick. All the same goals and love for animals. Not a lot of people have that where I used to work.
Passionate. Yes, passionate, because I like my job. I like what I do.
I love it. It's really the best decision I ever made was to come here.
Well, there's a lot of different ways to contribute to the Humane Society. The easiest way is to go online at humanesocietyac.org. You can make a contribution online that way. A lot of people donate things like supplies, dog and cat food, cleaning supplies, things like that, blankets, towels, to the shelter. The Humane Society is located at 1401 Absecon Boulevard in Atlantic City. The phone number is area code 609-347-2487. Our website is humanesocietyac.org, and also see us on Facebook.
Thanksgiving marks the unofficial end of fall and the start of winter, OAKCREST is still celebrating the fall sports season by honoring its teams and players at our annual Fall Pep Rally. The event took place in the first week of December this year and wrapped up our fall sports season. The event featured a live DJ and celebrated the accomplishments of our students and teams. And if you weren't there, here's a video to see what you missed.
First up, on Monday, November 19th, this year's Powder Puff game was a day to remember, with the girls winning 32-26 with an interception return for the touchdown, while the clock ran down to its final seconds. Here's a closer look.
Delicious. Hi, I'm Samantha Allen. I'm the head rowing coach at OAKCREST High School. I really want to change the success rate of the team. I want the kids to bring home medals. I want them to improve every race, faster every race. And I want to build the team up. Right now we have a core group of about 20 kids that are there regularly. And to be a competitive team in this area, we need to get more bodies and we need to just bump up the competition a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so rowing in high school, from my perspective, when I rowed in high school, it became a lifestyle for me. It became a community, a supportive, friendly, competitive environment where I felt like I could be myself, but I could also push myself to new limits and grow. And spending a day in Philadelphia with your teammates who are your best friends, on the river, competing, seeing what your body can do, seeing what athletic accomplishments you can make. It really was like no other environment I've ever been a part of, and I really hope that we as a coaching staff can project that onto the kids and show them really all that there is to offer. We have a strong core group of kids right now that are working hard, putting the hours in, that we don't really, they're the ones doing it, we're just facilitating it. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a rebuilding year because we're already starting off on a good foot, but it's just changing the team attitude and the idea of what we can accomplish as OAKCREST crew, and just bumping up the competition. That's what I want to do between team members, and then as OAKCREST crew becomes stronger with the teams in our area. Every day after school, we're in the erg room from 3 to 5:30. When we go to the spring season, which will be in the beginning of March, we'll be on Lake Lenape. We'll have a day off a week. We don't know which. It fluctuates, but it'll be 3 to 5:30, 6:30, around there. First thing you should do is come to practice after school, 3 to 5:30 in the erg room. If you're not feeling that bold that you just want to show up unannounced, you can always email me. There's flyers hung up around the school with my email on them, but it's sgallen00@gmail.com. That actually might be a different email than the one that's on the bulletin boards, but you can use either. And that's the first step, and then we can take it from there. It's very fulfilling in all aspects of your life, in your interpersonal relationships, in your personal relationship with yourself, with your body, with your mind, and it sets you up. It sets you up so great for the future. It really instills so many wonderful things in you, and makes you a really great candidate for anything, for a college, for a job, for anything.
On December 14th at OAKCREST High School, senior Brielle Smith made a big announcement in front of a large crowd in the senior cafeteria at the high school. Brielle announced in front of her parents, friends, and teachers, along with some of her coaches over her 4 years of her high school career, the big decision she was making regarding the future of her education and athletic career. Some of the choices for colleges included Auburn, Stanford, Texas, and a few more, but at the end of the day, it was Stanford University. Brielle has elected to go to Stanford on a full-ride scholarship for athletics. Congratulations to Brielle on her big decision, and best of luck in your future endeavors and athletic career at Stanford University in California.
We got some good donations from students and teachers for this year's holiday food drive for everybody in need. With this food drive coming to a close December 17th, we are thankful for all the people who donated. Now over to David with news about holiday shopping safety.
In most communities, access to McDonald's is easier than access to a local library. When I moved to South Jersey, I looked for a local book bank like I had in Baltimore, and there was nothing around us. And so I'm working, I guess, to create my own local book bank and see how far this can go with the community food bank.
We have hundreds and thousands of children that we feed. And we feed Atlantic, Cape May, and Cumberland counties, which means we collect and then distribute almost 1 million pounds of food a month to over 300 partner agencies. And having these books here available not only for our neighbors that come here, but our partner charities as well, is fantastic.
I believe with bringing in the books to the community bank, food bank, it would be wonderful for the children, especially like families who come in and you might not know that they have children, and even children with developmental delays or anything, that it would be beneficial for the kids.
You would be surprised how many parents don't have a vehicle to go to a public library, or don't have the money to purchase a book online to be delivered, or don't have the money to give their child at the book fair at school. And here they're able not only to receive the food, but to receive the gift of a book. Hunger just isn't about being hungry. Books, education, creativity, imagination. Just because you're sitting in a food bank doesn't mean that you can't be any place in the world dreaming of being anywhere and anything when you grow up.
I think this project will give a new side to the community food bank. You're not just going for food. You know, food nourishes your stomach and books nourish your brain and your soul. So you'll have both of those at one opportunity.
And it shows the food bank not just as a place to get food, but to get other things like imagination and books and dreams and all those great things that make a child expand their world. It was our community is fantastic. It is the most benevolent neighborhoods I have ever worked with.
This project is super easy because OAKCREST is one big family and everybody comes together to support great projects like this. When I worked in Baltimore, I didn't have a budget, and so I would go out and collect books myself from other areas that provided free books. When I got to OAKCREST and saw all the resources we had and the budget I had to buy my own books, I decided that I could give back to what I took and organize book drives for local charities. This is the second book drive OAKCREST has done. The first book drive we gave books to the Boys and Girls Club in Atlantic City, and now we're giving books to the Community Food Bank.
This is so unique, this is so cutting edge, and it's actually part of what we want to do, which is expand scope of services. Hunger is the basic part of what I do, what we do here at the Community Food Bank, and building upon that, especially with books, is empowerment, and it's the restoration of human dignity. They can stop at our front desk. We have our volunteer at the reception desk. We'll just take them, give you a receipt for your donation, and then we set them up for the next lucky few kids that walk through the door.
OAKCREST News, on Monday, November 26th, senior students were accepted to Stockton for our on-site decision day. Anthony Reagan was a recipient of the Dean Scholarship totaling $5,000 per year. Catherine Parmenter, Aaliyah Fonville, Andrea Seeger, Dean Scholarship $5,000 per year. Nana Mensa, Jacqueline Wilhelm, Provost Scholarship $9,000 per year. Anthony Pellegrino, Teresha Edwards, Christian Pimenta, Ethan O'Brien, and Drew Robinson, Dean Scholarship $5,000 per year.
Throughout the month of December, OAKCREST Media put the spotlight on some special students making an impact not just in their school, but in their community as well. Up next, we'll take a look at some of those students, including their daily lives and unique routines, along with some teachers at OAKCREST High School who thought their students deserve some recognition for some of the great things they do in their classrooms.
My alarm goes off at 6:06 every morning. When I wake up, the first thing I do is go brush my teeth, do my hair, and get changed. Then I go and eat breakfast. I take my sugar, take the insulin for the breakfast, and then I leave the house every day at 6:55 in the morning, and I get to the bus stop around 7, and I wait for the bus. It's actually 12 minutes. I'm like the first one out there. Don't like being late to things. Don't like missing the bus. Go to school, homeroom, then first period is Spanish, second period's biomed, third period's culinary, fourth period is CAD. Every day my lunch changes really. I eat the school's lunch and then I also pack my own lunch. But by the time lunch comes around, I've already eaten my lunch that I packed. So I eat like 2 lunches a day. I know it's a lot, but it's whatever. Take my insulin too for it. Fifth period is study hall, sixth period is gym, seventh period is AP stats, and eighth period is AP lit for my senior year. After the school day is done, I go to practice, football practice, which is about 2 to 3 hours between lifting and actual practice. After practice, I go home. I get a shower, eat dinner, then I do my homework for the night, watch a little bit of TV. I wouldn't say it generally makes it harder. It's more to manage, I would say, but it's give or take for what it is. I do pretty well with it. I just have to regulate my blood sugar levels between meals and make sure before practice that it's at a okay level to be able to practice. So this way I don't it doesn't drop during practice. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Making sure that my blood sugar is not high before I eat is also a big thing too, so that I don't play with the fact that it could go up even higher, and then when it goes too high, then I get things called ketones, which makes me feel really sick. And during football, that's a big thing because it can make me feel really, really good at one point, and then I could 20, 30 minutes later, if it's too high or too low, I could feel really, really crappy. Well, that's my day in a nutshell.
I really love OAKCREST, and I've always said that I could be in the worst mood ever, and when I open the door and I come in every morning, it's like all that stuff lifts. But there are other things in this building that I love and I'm happy to see every single day, and this kid right here, Vivek, is one of the reasons I love to come to OAKCREST. He is endlessly entertaining. He plays the worst music. He dances like a moron. He is funny and he's sarcastic, and he's incredibly smart. He helps people with homework in my room in the mornings. He stops by just to say hi, and even though I don't have him in class anymore, I see him all the time, and it's such a good part of my day. And I think in general, he exemplifies everything great about this building. He's dedicated to his academics, and he's involved in everything he could possibly be involved in, aside from taking every AP class we have. So, you know, I'm really proud to have been this teacher, and I'm so happy to see him regularly, and we're very lucky to have him in this building. So, he's one of the reasons I come to school.
So, I've been coming to OAKCREST for 21 years, and every year I think about why I come here, what makes me come here, and I thought about it a lot this year, and it's kind of twofold. I come here because of all my kids, my gifts of love as I call them, because it is true, that's why we come. But there is one special student this year that truly, you know, rocks my world, I guess, makes me happy every day, even on the bad days. And it's Basilia. You didn't know I was going to do this. He wanted to be in my literature and cinema class, in a regular class. And he has done some amazing things in my class. He's really added a whole new dimension. He is smart and he's inquisitive, and his love for learning above all else is infectious, and it's just a pleasure every day to come in and see you in my class and how hard you work. And I look forward to it. And I want to thank you for the reasons why I come here every day, because you truly make it a special place. Thank you.
Hi. When the teachers were asked, why do we come to school every day? There's obviously many different reasons. Teaching's our passion, coaching, we love impacting lives and so forth. But for this particular year, the student that I have chosen on why I come to work every day is Squid. Now, I don't have him this year, but he always ends up in my gym somehow. But he is the type of student that teachers are constantly hoping that they have in their class. They're looking to educate. They're looking for this particular types of characteristics that he has. Not only a good student, he's very caring, he has an open heart, he helps out students, staff members, so appreciative of everything that gets offered to him. He's an athlete, he's a leader, he's just what OAKCREST really stands for. So I just wanted him to know before he graduates that he is one of the reasons on why I come to work every day.
Thank you.
So I'm going to be one of the last people to do this before the new year, and kind of following the traditions of all the other teachers that did it before me. I wanted to introduce to you one of my students from my honors digital video and editing class, Alana Conti, who is one of the reasons why I come to school each day, and she makes my day awesome. She comes to school with a smile on her face every single day. She's always positive and infectious with her positivity on all the students that are in my classes too, and she always does her work. She does a great job. She's very creative and somebody who sets the bar high for everybody else. So I want to thank Alana for being a great student and for being part of our class and part of our program.
Also, be sure to join us next month for highlights from winter sports here at OAKCREST, information about winter festivities in Mays Landing, and the community leaders making headlines in your town. I'm Natalia.
And I'm David, here at the desk along with Alana in the studio. Thank you for joining us for the Falcon Forum today, and we'll see you back here next time for another episode of Falcon Forum.
Once again, on behalf of our program here at OAKCREST High School, have a happy holiday season.